Hi, call this a party?
You came!
Yeah, well, I couldn't let you down on your big day, could I?
Oh, glad you came.
Maybe the crown for Hollyoaks' strongest woman should go to you instead.
I have heard that enough today, thanks.
And you're looking well. Gorgeous, actually.
How have you been?
Well, I was sick of being cooped up in that flat all day.
Well, at least you're in. Oh, we missed you.
You're getting me really worried. You need rest.
A movie marathon is what I need. And since as we don't have Minnie with us, we can watch something a little bit more grown-up than Peppa Pig.
Well, I need to get back to the boat.
Why?
Don't worry, I won't be long. Just call me if you need anything.
How am I supposed to call you when I'm passed out on the floor?
You've probably just had a bit too much booze. Anyway, I need to go and tell everyone that you're okay.
I am not okay, Damon. I am sick.
Well, if you think that your symptoms have come back, I'll take you to the hospital.
I don't need to go to the hospital. I need my fiancé by my side.
And I need to lock up and say goodbye to our friends. I'm going to be half an hour tops.
So friends are more important than me, then?
No, it's just that...
Oh, it's just what? You want to go back to the boat so you can carry on flirting with Grace?
What is the matter with you?
You! You are the most selfish man that I have ever met.
Me? You've been totally self-absorbed all week. The only thing you're bothered about is whether Grace would be your maid of honour, and you don't even care about her.
How can you say that to me? Do you know what? Get out! Don't bother coming back and just go and sleep on your precious boat.
Has this happened?
I told you, I needed a distraction after our row.
So you rang a TV show?
I'm gonna have to get you out of the way because we're about to go live. Is that right?
Live?
Thanks, Bar. Holly, stop giggling. There's nothing funny about Gino scorching his chorizo like that. But anyway, for the last segment of the show, I am live in the historical and beautiful city of Chester. And straight after the ads, we're going to be chatting with the remarkable and brave Maxine Miniver.
What about Minnie?
It's fine. I've texted childminder and told her what's happening. She's going to look after her for a bit longer.
Your call has had such a big response with our viewers. They all want to help find the answers you need to get a diagnosis. Well, your plight must have really struck a chord, my lovely, because the phones have been ringing off the hook. We've had loads of pledges to your fundraising page.
Is that for me?
Yeah, I'll give it you on air, so, like, pretend to be surprised, obviously. Don't be nervous.
No, I will be fine. You see, show business runs in my family. My sister Anne, you'll probably know her as Mitzi with 3 E's. She's, like, super famous.
Listen, we're almost ready to go.
Oh, have I got lipstick on my teeth?
No.
Listen, we'll probably start with you know, Damon.
Me?
Yeah, everyone's really interested to see the man who abandoned his terminally ill girlfriend at their engagement party.
What? That's not what happened, is it?
We'll let the viewers see what they think, eh?
No, we won't, because I don't want to be on telly. I'll leave you to it.
Listen, we're going live in 1 minute.
Oh, cannot you believe that check?
No, I can't. You're only getting that money because people think I've ditched you and left you on your Todd to die. Oh, is that the TV company again?
No. And FYI, I didn't ask them to donate that money.
You're not going to say no, though, are you?
It'll come in handy. No, it's not working. I'm struggling at the minute.
You're getting every penny from them long-legged ice Maxines we're selling here.
And how many of them do you sell a week? What, 3? Maybe 4? So stop having a go at me. You know I'm in a dark place right now.
Really?
And what's that supposed to mean?
Well, you didn't look that dark when you was grinning like a Cheshire cat on TV, did you?
You know what? Now I'm a celeb. I definitely need to book in to get my headshots done.
Thanks, Maxine.
Max.
If you've come to have a go at me again, don't. I don't have the strength for it.
Come to apologise.
You have?
Yeah. I don't care about this TV thing. All I care about is you knowing that I think you're the bravest and hottest girl I've ever laid eyes on. And so, I know I haven't decided on a wedding venue yet. What do you think of this place? I mean, please say you like it, because 3 dates there like gold dust, and I've managed to get a cancellation.
Like it? Damon, I love it. Oh, this'll just be the mum's nursery group. They haven't stopped going on about me being on telly all day.
Maxine, it's Mitchell Devereux from Dee Valley Hospital. I need you to come here immediately.
Thanks for coming.
What's this about?
Maxine, I'd like to introduce to you Dr. Levi Rochester.
Levi was one of my favourite tutors at medical school.
And Mitchell here, despite his penchant to have his head turned by a pretty face, was one of my finest students.
What's all this got to do with me?
I saw you speaking on the TV phone in earlier. You don't mind if I record this, do you?
And it was nothing.
I disagree. Your strength in the face of adversity affected me so much, I immediately drove here to see you.
Why?
I've written several papers about patients with complex medical riddles.
He hasn't just written about them. In each case, he's reached a definitive diagnosis, haven't you?
And I intend to do the same with you, Miss Minerva.
What?
That's brilliant.
Nothing gets past me. I'll begin my test on you first thing tomorrow.
It's probably best that I stay here today.
But you've got an appointment with Dr. Rochester this morning. You can't pass on that. He's top of his game.
No one has been able to diagnose me in months, so why do you think he's any different?
Maxine, you fainted. Now, this could have something to do with your headaches you're having. You need to get checked out either way.
I have told you that I'm not feeling up to it, so why do you keep pushing me?
All right. If that's what you want, I'll cancel the appointment.
I've been going over your files all night, and I can't wait to get my hands on you. In the professional sense, I mean, you're not my type.
Oh, didn't Damon tell you that we're
We're
not...
dead chuffed you're taking this on, aren't we, Max?
Yeah, thrilled. But we wouldn't want to waste any of your time.
Trust me, you're not. I won't agree to a coffee shop appointment for just any old patient, you know. You're a very special case.
I told you, he's the man for the job.
We just need to run some more tests at the hospital if you're up for it.
How could I say no? What were you thinking? How dare you ambush me like this? It's bang out of order.
But you didn't give me much choice. I never thought you'd fall for it the second time, to be fair. We need this. The sooner we know what we're dealing with, we can start to move on with our lives.
I've booked you in for the MRI. You're getting the full MOT today.
No, I can't. I'm super claustrophobic in tight spaces.
It'll only take a few minutes. I mean, I'll be here the whole time.
Let's take some more bloods.
Sure thing, boss.
No, wait, I can't do this anymore. I am not a lab rat. I am a human being.
There you are. I know it's a bit full on in there, but the doctors, they're only trying to help.
That Dr. Rochester's bedside manner's like a serial killer. I told you, I didn't want to go through with this.
You're acting like a spoiled kid. It's almost like you don't want to get better.
Don't be ridiculous. I have to live with this day in and day out. You know, I would love to find a cure, to know that I'll be able to watch my daughter grow up.
So, man up and get back in there. Maxine, you're the love of my life. And it's killing me watching you suffer. Not knowing how much time we've got left. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And I want it to be decades, not months. I mean, we should have the chance to grow old together.
I want that too. More than you know. But I just can't take any more of it in there.
I'm proud of you today. Took real guts to go through all them tests again.
Yeah, well, at least the hard bit's over now.
And we'll know soon enough what we're dealing with.
The blood doesn't match. The sample we took from Maxine the other week is a different blood type to the one we took today.
What? We're going to be a total laughingstock when Dr. Rochester gets hold of this. How could this happen?
I think the sample must have been switched somehow. My gut is telling me it was Maxine. I think she's faking it. She needs help.
It could still be the hospital's fault.
The first time I took her blood after she collapsed, she was trying to get out of it, dissing me for being a junior. Then, when I was taking that morning's blood samples to the lab, she was acting weird. Even got me to call Cleo about a porter's job. She could have switched the labels then.
Well, could have, but no evidence.
Oh, you told me she was due a lumbar puncture, then did a runner.
Well, yes, but...
Because she was nervous or because she knew the results would come back clear? Wow. Does she look ill?
But why would she be doing this? Putting Damon and her family through stress? She's a wonderful woman, and she's desperate. Otherwise, she wouldn't be crying for help on national TV.
For Dr. Hotshot Rochester to come charging in on his big stallion.
Actually, I just got a cab. So, Onwards with Mystery Illness X.
Discuss your concerns with him. Do this the correct way.
I'm sorry, if I can solve Maxine's case on my own, I go up in his estimation.
Put your ego to one side and think about the patient.
Oh, that was cool.
I was just checking to see if she's okay.
I've been leaving you messages.
Have you?
You took Maxine's blood sample yesterday and I read the results.
Yeah.
An infection like that isn't likely to clear in that timescale. So I went back to the original sample. They are two different types of blood altogether. It's one almighty cock-up.
Okay, I've been meaning to consult you because there's been incidences leading me to believe Maxine's not ill. I think she swapped the samples.
What?
Damon, you're not supposed to see me in my wedding underwear.
Sorry, Max, but Dee Valley Hospital are onto you.
I think we should arrange an appointment to discuss our concerns.
No. Ask her now for yourself.
Your blood sample taken yesterday is different to the original one.
He reckons you're faking being ill. So what have you got to say to them?
I have to rule out any clerical errors.
So you're saving your own backside by accusing me of tampering with my blood?
Your blood test came back clear, healthy, a discrepancy from the original sample.
I am not clear. I am not healthy. Most days I am in pain. I am frightened about my future, my daughter's future, my fiancé being my carer. I'm planning my funeral. Why would I want to appear sick? I need a diagnosis that you medical idiots can't give me. You are just a junior, and you jumped up. What ethics do you have barging into my personal space, loving the circus? I am not an experiment. I have lost all faith and trust in you ever helping me. So I'm going private, because I am never going to set foot in your negligent hospital ever again.
Get out. Before I change my mind about the compensation.
I'm sorry. What would you have done, based on those results?
I was going to go through Maxine's records in detail, see if there were more inconsistencies whilst keeping the hospital's integrity. People can feign illness for a number of perceived benefits. They can become extremely convincing.
Yeah, the way I upset Maxine seemed real enough.
You went ahead and accused her.
Did no one think to talk to me first?
What did she say?
Denied it. And now she's going private, which is a shame. Because fake or real, I could have cracked her illness. Maxine may not be taking this further, but I'll be around, keeping a closer eye on you, Junior.
We could always pay for the best private doctors.
That just came out of my mouth. I know we can't afford it, so...
Well, we can. I've updated the page so the money goes towards treatment.
No, Damon.
Well, listen, you don't need to worry about the finances. I'll deal with the crowdfunding page. We'll insist on every test, every investigation. Because going private is going to fix you.